scoring on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lazy fly ball out to center field. McCutchen sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kinsler
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Muncy is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
1 out and a runner on second base. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Standing in, number 24, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 the count. And he pops it up. Ripken into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Frank.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Settling in now, Matt Williams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
McCutchen is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Cody Bellinger will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Line drive snagged on a short hop. So striding in, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, taken by Alomar. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. McCutchen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Nolan Ryan. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
McCutchen patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Suzuki.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Into the box, Ian Kinsler. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Ian.
And this one's in the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between. Ryan gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guerrero is there, and he'll put it away. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Ichiro.
Pitch is popped up. Muncy is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. And a snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Alomar stands at first with 1 out. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got the count.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The payoff pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Grounded to the right. Thomas is up with it. And he is in there. Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. He reached on a single in his first try. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Frank Thomas is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Number 24 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball just inside. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. At the plate, Cody Bellinger hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up.
Bellinger.
Wieters has a play. 2 down. Two men on, 2
The
out,
batter,
and
number
that'll bring up
13. Shortstop, Omar.
Ryan sets. Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. And they'll tag him out at the plate. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutcheon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ryan.
Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he popped him up. Number 5, ranging into shallow right. He's ready for another chance. Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Shortstop, Omar.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Wieters waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope,
inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball just inside. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Suzuki is there. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Roberto.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a...
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone to lead off the inning.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Vladimir.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Vizquel brings it in to Thomas at first. It's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Williams.
Off the plate, ball one.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out.
Threw it right. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ichiro.
Ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Full count now. Here's the 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Line towards center field. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy is working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So stepping in, Frank Thomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he will be tagged. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Philadelphia, the catcher.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding in, Cal Ripken. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Now digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. 1-0 the count. Out into right center, well hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game. Ralph Kiner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ralph Kiner.
And he takes ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Left fielder.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. McCutcheon on second. Kiner on at first with 2 down.
Ball.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The set and the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball
Lays
2.
off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. The 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw, got him, and they get out of it. Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, number 24, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
McCutcheon is right there, 1 down. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Line, but speared on a hop from a knee. He gets him. What a play. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Vizquel.
Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Alomar. He went deep last time up.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He was a double play victim last time around. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Alomar at second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. In the air to straightaway center field. McCutcheon is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Now to the plate, Matt Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary.
Vizquel scoops it up. The second for 1 to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Andrew McCutcheon in his last at.
Leading off for the 51. The center fielder. And
Duke Snyder will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Pinch hit. Duke Snyder. Now pitching. Aroldis.
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and here swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The pitcher,
Johnny Bench will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Johnny Bench.
Fouled away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Popped him up. Wieters over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Smoke toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Sharp ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So digging in now, Cal Ripken. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-1 the count. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
A big swing by Ripken. This one sent out to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Andrew.
And he lays off there 1-0.
No, that's
and he misses low with it 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
1 strike. We got full
3-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andrew McCutcheon becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Giles has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Suzuki is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in, Roberto Alomar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ken Griffey Jr. will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Ken Griffey Jr.
0-1 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to.
And we'll have to. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now batting, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2
Alomar
strikes.
on at first, nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High chopper to third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping in, number 24, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1, and it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this.
Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous, she be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the game. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh.
Something tells me Brian McCann will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ender Inciarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2. Pitched up. Kimbrell in foul ground. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98.